It would appear the rumors of my demise were greatly exaggerated.
Oh. Is that dance?
No.
Exactly who this is, yes. It's me, Dance.
He only because he was the one who I heard was dead.
Oh, we can only
Yes,
hope.
it's me, not my Dance. Definitely. Hello, everybody.
That's what I thought. Why are they so mean to you?
You thought properly.
Chaos is currently on a call,
Incredible.
which is why he's not here to greet you.
It's okay, I knew I wasn't that important. Also, I would like it to be known that it's been so long since I've been here that my last played time for this was January 31st.
That's quite a while ago.
And it was so long ago that I'm still in creative mode from the last time we played creative. That's how long it has been.
You are on the ground, right?
Luckily for everyone involved. Yeah. Luckily for everyone involved, I am sane and would never take advantage of a situation such as that.
No. Surely not.
Of course not. Why would I do that? That would be silly.
I mean, what self-respecting individual would abuse that kind of power?
So true.
Exactly.
Certainly none of us.
Certainly not me.
Meanwhile, his inventory is just full of stacks and stacks of netherite and diamonds.
It's quite possible. I shall not confirm or deny possibility of that being the case. So I've completely forgotten what it was I was endeavoring to do.
Holy cow, that was an event I just went through. Hi, Ditto.
Hello.
I just got a call from my neighbors across the street who don't know what my work schedule is like, so I saw the area code and for the number, and I was like, this is someone, like, that lives near me. That, like, lives in my general area. What is this? And then so I, like, muted all my stuff and answered and was like, hey, what's up? And it was the people directly across the street from me. I gave them my number a while back because they let me borrow an attachment to their mower to put on my mower to pick up a bunch of dead grass off of my yard.
Incredible.
So I gave them my number, like, hey, you ever need anything, just let me know, you know, neighborly, etc.
Not expecting
and then
them to actually need something?
What?
Not expecting them to actually need something?
Well, I wish they would need something, honestly. They, you know, they help me out every now and then, but then they never ask for anything in return. They're, like, in their 70s. They're, like, old people.
Yeah.
But anyways, they called me, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's Cramorant. Just spawned is what this thing is called, I think. I don't think
that's what you told them?
Yeah, that's what I told them. But anyways, so I answered the phone, and I was like, hello? Because I don't have them saved in my phone, so I didn't know who it was until they were talking. And they were like, hey, did you have a package coming in? And I was like, a pack? No, I don't think I have anything coming in. Maybe my sister had something coming in. Did you, like, see a package? Like, did a package for me end up at your house? Is that what this is about? And they said no, but they saw their neighbor, another person who's across from me, but is, like, side by side with them, that has a little kid. They were like, we saw them send their, like, 8-year-old kid up on your porch to take a package off of it. And then after the kid took the package and brought it back, the mom across from me apparently read the package and then had the kid take it to someone down the street. But I don't have any packages that I'm expecting. So, like, I don't know if they were just waiting for a package and then saw a package in my place and were like, go see if that's our package, and then it was, because I'm not expecting anything. But then also, they didn't, like, take it for themselves. They took it to another house?
Yeah, there's something very strange going on.
There's some weird dealings going on in your
So
location.
I was, like, very confused. Like, okay, I don't know why on Earth that would happen in any world. And they were like, yeah, we don't either, but we were just going to let you know in case, you know, they were, like, stealing from you. And the person that they took it to down the street is someone who just moved in, like, 2 weeks ago that I haven't even met yet. So now I'm in a really fun situation where, like, one of my neighbors has told me, hey, someone came up on your porch and took something and then gave it to the new neighbors that you have not met yet.
Incredible.
So, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Like, I kind of want to go over there and be like, hey, did you guys, like, take a package from my house? But also, it's the first time I'm ever gonna speak to these people, so I don't really want to go over there and be like, hey, I think you might have, like, robbed me? Potentially? Nice to meet you, by the way.
A great way to start a working relationship. Hi.
Yeah,
my
and the
name's
worst-
Chaos. You stole from me.
Yeah, and then the worst part is like, the people across the street from me who are cool, who called me, like the 70-year-olds, very nice people, they were like, yeah, it was the person next to us who has lived across from me for, like, years, like, about a decade now, give or take. They were like, yeah, it was their kid that they sent to get the package and then took it to the other house of the new people. And the other people across from me who they're talking about that, like, have the son that they sent to get the package, I hate those people. They are, like, the worst.
Oh, maybe there is something going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, I have no idea, but the main thing I know about those people is they've been rude the very few times I've interacted with them. But more importantly, I remember when they first moved in, my dad was still alive, and my dad went over there, like, the day they were moving in, because they had, like, 2 moving vans. And he was like, hey, y'all need some help, like, moving or whatever? Because my dad wasn't doing anything that afternoon. He was just, you know, being friendly, neighborly. And then the first thing they said to him was, after he said that, was, we're not going to let you use our pool.
Oh, okay. Well, you know,
No
didn't
one
ask,
said anything
but
about a
thanks.
pool, though?
Yeah, exactly. They're just like the absolute worst people, and I've interacted with them once or twice, had to before, and they're basically always rude and terrible every time. They are
Is it
not
Surskit here, by the way?
Surskit. Do I have Surskit? I think I do. I think I remember finding it one stream. Yeah, I got Surskit.
There is also.
But I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm also not gonna be done streaming for another, like, 2.5 hours, which means it's gonna be like 7 o'clock tonight, 7 or 8 o'clock my time tonight. By the time I could go over, there's an entire Drapion over there. What the heck? Before I could go over there, and I don't want to talk to the people across the street from me because I hate them, and I don't really want to go meet my new neighbors who've been here just for, like, 2 weeks now, but I haven't had time to go talk to and be like, hey, did you steal from me this afternoon? Just wondering.
Go
But
to these
also,
new
like,
neighbors who you haven't met, and like, hey, I think you might have accidentally robbed me, and they're like, no, it was on purpose.
And then there's also a small matter of I'm not expecting any packages. I can't remember the last time I purchased. Not only can I not remember the last time I, like, would have purchased something, so I don't have a package coming in. I also don't, like, I definitely have not purchased anything that would be worth theft. Like, pretty much the only thing I ever get delivered to me is like small sometimes I'll get, like, when I need to, like, purchase, like, Q-tips or something, you know, stuff like that, like some kind of cleaning utensil. Or it's like a video, like a $60 video game, which, like, they're not gonna steal a PlayStation 5 game from me. Hello?
There are actually some states that are redefining the term shoplifting to include only stuff that's, like, more than $500 worth of goods.
Yeah, probably California, and there's a reason that it's had the biggest amount of people moving out of it of any state in the past, like, 5 years.
But it may just be like that, where it's like they saw a package and were like, hey, this is probably not going to be best. I
I
don't
just
know.
find that really hard
There's
to
something
believe.
rotten going on in that situation.
It's
This is
so
why you have stuff
so
like
many
toothpaste behind plexiglass.
exactly. It's,
Exactly.
they gotta be locking up all the
That's the problem.
everything. I don't think that Tennessee is one of those states. I'd be quite surprised.
You never know.
Are you looking for a Weasel, did you say?
No, Floatzel. I already have Weasel. I saw a Floatzel once earlier and murdered it without realizing that I don't yet have Floatzel. So I was like, oh, if I run into another Floatzel, I can skip having to evolve my Weasel.
Big Goldine as well.
Game really just refusing to give me, like, come on, man. Sobble, give me Sobble, Mudkip, or Totodile, and I'll be satisfied for now. A Pineco immediately spawned in front of me, and I thought it was Sobble for half a second.
Basically the same thing.
Pretty close. Anyways, I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
I mean, I guess wait until they get a package and then go and claim them. Eye for an eye. A package for a package.
I might... It's gonna be at like 7. I don't want to go over there at like 7. Well, daylight savings happened, so it won't quite be dark yet at 7, probably. I might go across the street to the people that I don't like and be like, hey, I like saw that your kid like came up to my porch. What's up with that? What was that about? The other thing is like, maybe I just wasn't listening because I was focused on the game, but I didn't hear Lex, my sister's dog, barking. He freaks out when he sees anyone in our yard. So I don't see how that kid like came up to my porch without my dog freaking out, but maybe I just didn't hear
Maybe
him.
it's all a misunderstanding, and your good neighbors saw the kid going to a different house.
Maybe. Who knows?
And just thought it was yours.
Hypnotize your dog.
Hypnotized my dog.
The kid didn't alert Lex. The kid is Sasuke.
Yeah, I don't know, but that was, I got to just have 10 minutes of my stream just be you guys instead of me, and I bet none of you were saying jack all during it because you're all terrible entertainers.
I mean, we said Lone Wolf and I said some things, which I know.
See, your
were
lie
very
is already fallen
unbelievable.
apart because you said Lone Wolf was saying some things. So like, you're not even trying to fool me.
When you said
was mate.
when you said you were on a call, we were wondering like what kind of scam was happening and whether you were on a call with like a Nigerian prince or general or something who had money to put in your bank account.
So true.
Then what?
I have no idea what I'm gonna do. The other option is I appreciate my I just used dig and then this Skuntank hit explosion frame 1. That's so funny.
Oh, easy.
The other thing to do is to just, I mean, realistically, man, if it was anyone other than the neighbors directly across from me that I hate, then I wouldn't even think anything of it. Because in my brain, I'm like, what probably happened is a package was delivered incorrectly to me. My neighbors across the street that I don't like were expecting a package and were like, hey, go see if that's our package because we should have gotten ours by now. And so they just sent their kid over to do it, because if I had a kid, that's what I would do. I'd be like, hey, kid, go do the thing that I don't want to do. But so they sent him over there, and then he brought it back to his mom, and his mom looked at it and was like, this isn't our name, but it's also not the name of the person across the street. And then they had their kid take it to the correct house, because it would make sense. Those people moved in 2 weeks ago. They're probably getting a lot of packages.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I mean, that's what, given the maximum benefit of the doubt, that's what I would expect. But also, I really do not like... The thing is, though, I don't like the people across from me, but I just can't fathom... If they had just taken the package, then I would be like, well, I need them to tell me what that package was. I need to know if it was theirs or not. I remember I got a package that, here that was for one of my neighbors once, and then I just took it to their house and put it on their porch. But,
Which, it's what you should do in cases like this.
Exactly, but like, the fact that they then went and took it to our new neighbors, I'm like, well, it doesn't really seem like they're stealing anything from me. I didn't even have anything coming in anyways. It's such a weird thing to like risk too, right? Like, there's, there are obviously people out there who are like stealing other people's packages and stuff, but also I live in a relatively small town, and like this isn't like we're on one side, I'm stealing stuff on one side of town and then they're on the other. This is my neighbor who lives across from me. Like, and has lived across from me for a decade. It now would be the utmost of strangest times to be like, let's start stealing his packages and hope he doesn't notice.
They were playing the long game all along.
Truly, it's the worst possible time to be like, first of all, I hardly ever have anything delivered that would be worth stealing. But also, what is the long-term goals here?
Does make you wonder. Trying to build up your trust for 10 years.
But they've done a horrible job of it because I hate them.
I was going to say, you don't even like them, but that hasn't worked.
They're literally, every interaction I or a family member of mine is having with them. Also, my neighbors, the 70-year-old ones across from me, who I do like, we've waxed lyrical to each other about how much we hate them before. They live directly beside them, and they're like, yeah, they're the worst. I remember one story they told me when I was with them. It's, again, 70-year-old dude. He retired. He doesn't do much all day, He just, does housework, watches TV. He's living the life, really. Collecting his Social Security or whatever it is that he's getting to pay his bills. And he was telling me, I told them about that story with my dad, where, my dad was just trying to be, a nice guy, and they were scum to him for no reason. And he said, oh, I remember one time I was out there, and they pay to have their lawn mowed, unlike me and the guy across from me who mow our own lawns. And he was like, they had someone mow their lawn, but the way they mowed it was they just left dead grass all over the yard, and it looked really bad with all the dead grass. We weren't getting a lot of wind to blow it away and all that, which is why the guy across from me, who I'm doing my best to not say the name of, even though I don't think it would matter, he has a little thing that you attach to the back of your mower, and it picks up all the grass, which I borrowed it from him before to get all the dead grass off of my lawn. And he saw what their yard looked like, and so he went out and he caught the guy, the dad of the bad neighbors, on his way out, and he was like, hey, I noticed you got all this dead grass. Your yard isn't that big. If you want, I can just pick it up for you. He wasn't even offering to let them use the thing. He was like, yeah, I'll just run my mower over it. It won't take me long at all. I'll do that for you if you don't mind. And the dude just said, no, don't mess with my yard. Just rudest way possible, being a dick. And I was like, what? Dude was just trying to help you out for no reason. He's like a 70-year-old dude. He's got nothing else to do but drive his mower around. And he's doing something for you for free. You're going to deny him having something to do with his afternoon to pick up some grass?
Floats all spotted.
Ooh, where you at?
Negative 19,997. 8402.
Drifloon just spawned behind me. I already got Drifloon, right? I'm pretty certain I did. I did, yeah. Anyways, yeah, the neighbors across from me are, they're pretty bad. Do not like them. Oh, you're way over there, Shroom. Holy cow. So anyways, that's why I was, just silent. Eventually I started playing the game again while I was talking with them because, I was interested in what they were telling me, and I was glad they told me, hey, someone's going up onto your porch, good thing for a neighbor to tell you about.
Yeah.
But they're also 70 years old, and they were both, the husband and the wife of the 70-year-olds were on the phone, and they were just rambling. And I was like, I really appreciate you telling me this and all, but I didn't know how to say I'm working right now. Goodbye.
Left.
Oh, I see you. You weren't showing up on my minimap. There's so many arachnids around you.
There are quite a few.
Hello, Floatsoul. Ah, level 33. You would have been worth so much experience. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll call my grandfather and see what he thinks. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want to deal with the people across from me. So I might just do nothing but try and keep an eye out.
That's probably the best
what I
thing
think
you
at the end of the day is
can
I
do,
think that
to be
the
honest.
new people who moved in, the house that they're in was also like just built. That house didn't used to exist. They just made it like probably 6 months ago, and then it took that long to sell, and it just sold in the last 2 weeks. So I think realistically what happened is that they had a package that they ordered. It came to my house by mistake. The people across from me thought they might have a package waiting, and they thought that their package was delivered to me, and so they just sent their kid to be like, go check that box and bring it to me so I can see if it has our name on it. And then they saw it has our new neighbor's name, who I guess they already met. I don't know, it's really weird. But I struggle to think...
arachnids.
I struggle to think... Yeah, there are a lot of arachnid. What the heck? I struggle to think about what they could be doing nefariously, because, like, stealing from your neighbor directly across from you, especially in a town like mine, doesn't make any sense. And stealing from me and then giving the... Because they took the entire package to the new family. So, like, this would have to be people who have lived across me for a decade and people who just moved in next to me 2 weeks ago working together to do the worst, like, theft ring of all time. Like, it just makes no sense.
No.
And the old couple across from me were like, by the way, we're confused. We have no idea how this played out like this. We're just letting you know because it was your porch. And like we have no idea. And I was like, I don't have any idea either. None of what you have relayed to me makes any sense. There's a small part of me that is like, they're old. I wonder if they saw something wrong.
It's quite possible, yeah.
There's a whole Electabuzz here. I don't know if you need that.
No, I have Electabuzz. I just need an Electorizer. Kill it and see if it drops an Electorizer.
Can do.
Actually, the Pokedex will
Very
tell you if it's
strange.
possible for it to do that or not. It does. It does have a 5% chance to drop an Electorizer.
You know, 5% isn't actually that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Well, it dropped Redstone Dust and a Cherry Berry. So
Yeah, those were the only
basically-
other two things it could drop. So thanks for screwing everything up once again, Shroom.
Basically the same thing.
Basically the same thing. Just
I will
rub
sacrifice them to the fire.
If you rub the redstone dust all over the cherry berry and then have the Electabuzz eat it, it'll evolve.
Ah, works. Okay. Since...
So anyways, I just had a wild, like, 10-minute phone conversation that, you know, I wasn't planning on having.
It definitely is interesting, that's for sure.
I can't wait to tell my grandfather about it after stream and then basically see what he tells me to do.
Well, once they've sent the package on to me, I'll let you know what's in it.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thanks. Is it my Charmander? I found the very tiny Windswept Hills biome that you, me, and Lone Wolf spent one stream at Shroom because I found the giant cobblestone block that we buried you in while you were getting your
yes.
getting your tea.
Why do I put up with you people? Oh,
Because we're some of the only people who will put up with you is the answer to that question,
Yeah,
by the way.
that's-
It's the answer to anytime any of us think, like, why do I deal with this? Is because, oh, right, no one else will deal with me. It's a two-way street, buddy.
it is. Oh, there's a tandem mouse here. Or whatever
It
it is.
tracks.
Baseball, huh? What the heck is this thing doing here? Come here, get fractured. I don't even know what type you are. Are you bug steel? What is low kicks? Bug fighting?
Bug Dark.
Bug dark.
Bug dark.
Yeah.
because evil.
It's ridiculously good as well.
Is it like I haven't seen it in any of your league videos? Is it not currently in the game? Or is it banned?
It is. It's not banned. It gets a lot more use in Terra leagues than non because it has tinted lens.
Mm.
And like base high 90s attack, Bug and Dark is currently quite good offensive typing. And it gets like first impression, sucker punch, sword stance, leech life, U-turn, that basically you
I
need.
see.
So it just sets up a sword stance and just tears things apart.
I have no berries that increase friendship.
And it's quite quick.
Are friendship increasing berries even in this game?
Yes.
I need them. I'm sick of all this running around with the Mon out Soothe Bell nonsense. It takes to get enough to get a friendship Evo, it takes more than one stream of having them out like the entire time. It'd probably help if I use them in battle, because if they like win fights, they get more friendship, don't they?
I think so.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Percentage am I on?
What do I want to do?
On 55%.
Ditto, what are you doing? What are you up to? How's your week been?
Good
Fine,
talk.
I didn't want to talk to you anyway.
It's been an interesting week. What?
You and we're getting
didn't
in
do
call on Monday, right? We got to talk about some Annabelle stuff?
Correct.
Nice, nice, nice.
That is correct, yes. We're gonna have a nice little chat.
It's going to be such a fun time.
Hopefully.
It'll be a good chat. It'll work. It'll work out.
Cats are cool.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, they are.
Are we sure that friendship berries are in the mod?
I'm pretty sure I've used some.
I mean, I'm in Rule of Two's system right now, looking at the sheer amount of berries they have, and I have not seen a single one that raises friendship.
Hmm.
I don't think it's real. I think you lied to me.
Which ones? I forget which ones actually do that.
I can't
the
remember their
pomegranate
names
ones?
off the top of my head. Pomeg, Kelpsy.
I think it's Greppa, and I just found Greppa,
Greppa.
but it says cannot be eaten by the holder. I think the berries are in, but they don't function.
It's entirely possible.
Well, cannot be eaten by the holder just means it doesn't function.
Well, yeah,
The
just
consumable
try to
held
use
ice
it
cream
on the
battle.
Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys had a Greppa, didn't you? You have roasted Greppa. Does it matter if they're
That's
roasted?
probably not worth the
We should
They
have a bunch of
can't.
stuff.
The roasted are the ones you can eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
I
a,
saw,
there's a,
I saw
there's
you
a
guys
whole
had one. Okay, Pinap?
pinup, yeah. There's a whole Pichu here.
That's crazy. Here, eat this Pinap
Oh,
berry,
what?
Munchlax. Cannot feed Munchlax the Pinap berry. I don't think they work. I think that they put them in, but then didn't program the whole right-click on Pokemon friendship, go up, berry, go away. That's what it seems
Maybe
like.
they're working on it.